apologizing for this guitar not staying in tune, but it's going to Trevor Healy soon. He's got 2 of my guitars now, and he's going to have 3 more of them soon. So anyway, the riff of the week. I remember last week's riff of the week. What am I working on this week? I'm using major thirds for anything that we've already worked on. Say, I don't know, a G minor pentatonic. Those are the 5 notes of the G minor pentatonic scale. Right, and like try and hit it on the tip, more on the face of your feet. Right, to get a, maybe give yourself a little volume so we can hear you on the recording. Good. So you almost played it like this. So you almost added that G, which you can use any of these notes. Now when we add this note,
so before we do that, let's quickly review for everyone what the G minor pentatonic, what they're hitting, because we're starting.
Tell him, Ed.
Right? Because we're starting on the first string.
Not a G either.
And it looks like the 6th fret.
It is the 6th fret.
And then we're hitting the first string, 3rd fret.
Yep. So you played a B flat or an A sharp first with your pinky, and then a G note with your first finger.
Repeat that on the 2nd string. So you got a little box.
Yep. And then an F and a D.
So on the 3rd string, we hit the note. That would help. So we're on the 5th string now.
That's a C. Well,
you're adding the 3rd fret here.
Now what you did was now you're starting to add octaves.
Wow.
Now you added.
Step off, you know.
Right. What you did, interesting enough, you added the blue note, which it's not the riff of the week, but it could be. We could be talking about the blue note, and see. I guess as you came up with it, we could make it into the riff of the week using a blue note with your pentatonic scale being this, 5 notes penta. That would be your scale. Now, if we're gonna, the riff of the week is changing. It was gonna be this. That note in there, but it's not. We're going to change it maybe next week. We're going to go to the pentatonic, a 5-note scale. We're not going to talk about what 5 notes of a scale. That's just a shape today, right? And Ed goes, he just decides to add this note, which we can get here too. Okay, so that's the blue note. That's a note that we can add to a 5-note scale, turning it into a blues scale. So this pentatonic 5-note scale just got turned into a pentatonic blues. What key are we in?
Well, you already said we're in G.
Right, but that's why you got to pay attention. So G minor pentatonic, G minor blues. Or we could grab it here. What? You're up to something?
No. Okay. No, I'm just enjoying it.
So this note here, doesn't sound good, does it, with the G? Sounds a little weird, but when you play it in say a passing tone. So now I just threw these 2 notes in there. And now it's a cool riff. Watch this. If you can get it. So like an old Chuck Berry riff. Up in the morning after school. Okay, so back to reality here. G minor pentatonic. G minor pentatonic blues, adding the blue note, which is in this case, a D flat. D flat, We'll get to how it applies to the theory of the scale in a minute. But for now, it's shape, baby. That's the note I wanted to add today, but we didn't get to it. So the riff of the week is anything in that context. Okay, so we're really going around this. Or, I'll change the key. What key is this?
Hearing a little static.
You are. It's from your phone, probably.
Well, my phone's up there, so I don't know. Hope not.
It's you.
Maybe.
You're electric! So what key is this? This is G.
So, that should be G major instead of G minor?
No.
Or do I have it backwards? You know?
You had it backwards and you're going the other way. At least you're thinking.
All right.
That would have been this.
Yeah, all right.
And in this case, we're taking this shape and moving it here. So
Yeah.
the root note is...
So if you're moving it just, anyway, you're moving it 2 frets, so in my mind that would make it an A.
Exactly. So here's your A minor,
Yeah.
pentatonic, A minor blues, pentatonic, A minor blues. All right? And anywhere, this note in the shape tells you the key. G, E, D minor, pentatonic. Got it?
Yeah, no, I'm just, distracted a little.
You're getting strangled. I told you you're going to get
Right.
sad. That's high enough. You don't want any
I'm gonna
higher.
have to get a bigger strap.
A bigger one?
But it's good though. This seems like a good spot. It's just
You're not worrying about holding the
uncomfortable
guitar.
around here, you know?
It looks pretty. You look like I play when I'm playing out, sitting with an electric guitar. I have to. I can't just hold it. All right, so we're in G, right? So what happened? Suddenly, this blue note gets thrown into the mix.
Yep.
That's a flat 5. So to build the chord.
Is it always a flat 5?
Mm-hmm. In any key. It just works out that way on your fingerboard. Again, there's 2 ways we look at this. Here, most of the time we look at shapes because it's quick learning. You get some satisfaction like, wow, I'm playing a riff. You know what I mean? The shape of Smoke on the Water. You walk out of here as a first-time student, you're like, yeah, I'm playing Smoke on the Water. Then you understand we could take this G minor scale, pentatonic blues if we want, and play. So it doesn't have to be just a generic riff. It works in songs. So that's the cool thing about learning shape riffs in my book. I can tell you exactly what's going on if you wanted to bust this pentatonic blues scale down, but I don't think we need to do that now. Just remember, that's a flat 5 in the scale. G, A, B, C, D, E. Hang on, wait a minute. G, A, B, C, D. Yeah, E. Flat 6, sharp 5. What the? Yeah. So just play a G for me, please. And just vamp on it. Doesn't really sound bad, but a major would sound against that. Would sound a whole lot better like this. Right? Here's the minor. I changed that last note to a G, and it landed and sounded okay. But major's definitely going to fit better than a minor when you're playing a major chord. A couple of notes aren't going to fit. We'll get to that someday. But now take that G minor pentatonic blues, if you remember the shape, and try to just fit it into the chord that I'm playing here. that blue note. Getting a lot of use out of that blue note. That's it.
It fits sometimes.
He's got some body English. He says it fits sometime. Now, I was playing a 1-4-5 in G, which was neither major nor minor. So it sounded pretty cool at times. So I didn't throw anything in there to mess up your shape. But what if I decided I was going to go to a G major scale? How could you quick change, G major chord, sorry. How could you suddenly go from that G minor that we were in to G major on the fly? Yeah. Go. Fit, right?
Yep.
Go into that minor scale. Watch how ugly it sounds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't fit as well. A couple of notes sound great in it, but anyway, there you have. So let's see, G, A, B, C, D. Yeah. We have a flat 5.
These notes are in both, so they certainly work.
Yeah. Then you get the flat 5, and that's definitely anything flat is minor. Anything. You know, if we had a flat 7th to A major, becomes A 7th. Considered a minor chord. Anything. All right. So basically, the riff of the week was your pentatonic, and then we changed the pentatonic into a 6-tone scale. So it's a pentatonic blues, or a G, in this case, blues scale, or a G sharp blues scale. Just mess with the notes. All right. What else?
Probably it for the riff of the week then.
That's it for the riff of the week. Yep.
All right. Well,